Hey guys, what's up? It's Rush. Video number 3 of the day, first day of Hop Hog. Uh, Talking some Battlefield now. Switching gears from Ghost and talking about that disappointment. And first off, before I get to the Battlefield topic, I want to mention that yes, I am a hypocrite. I buy Call of Duty Ghost twice, and then I'm preaching don't buy, speak with your wallet. That makes me a hypocrite. I own it. I'm accountable for that. I've mentioned that in previous videos, but just owning up to it again for those people who watch that video and think like I'm a hypocrite, and in that sense of the word I am for sure, but I learned from my mistake. Anyway, switching gears back to Battlefield 4, and I guess some more positive news on this game is that they finally got it pretty much all squared away. It's working really well now. I was very critical on the game early, and not too long ago I was as well. Because one of the big problems that I've run into, and with a game that has this many problems, you're bound to run into different ones, and people are also going to run into problems that you haven't run into, and you're going to run into problems that some other people haven't, that aren't going to understand. But one problem that I've run into a number of times is the fact that I've had a problem with the campaign. I can't beat the campaign because I'll beat the first level. I've played that level like at least a dozen times, no exaggeration, and I still gotta play it one more time to beat it on hard mode. Uh, but yeah, no, I've beaten that game. I've beaten that level a lot, and I'll go back the next day, and then I'll try to continue where I left off, and the campaign is not there anymore. So that's extremely frustrating, and what was really annoying is the fact that I've reached out to EA and DICE and, their support lines on Twitter, and I've gotten responses, but it just doesn't go anywhere. One time I asked them, I'm like, hey, do you guys know about the campaign thing? It's like, what system are you having this problem on? I respond Xbox One, and then they don't respond to me at all. So that was frustrating. So last Saturday, I decided, you know what, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to play the campaign all in one sitting. I looked up at seven missions, and I beat the campaign all in one sitting. Then I'm like, you know what, let me go back and grab a couple random achievements and this and that. Well, it's been a week, and the campaign is saving fine. I know because I've been going back to try to beat it on hard mode. I'm about over halfway through right now, and I'm having no problems. The campaign is still there. It's funny because I'm actually going through the campaign on hard mode backwards, just in case the problem does persist, and I have to start from the beginning. So I only need to beat the 3 first missions again on hard mode to get that achievement, and then I have all the single player achievements. So I'm doing it backwards. 1, to change up the pace, and 2, just in case. So that was the number 1 big problem for me. Everyone else was the online servers for a number of years. I just lit my teammates on fire. I'm a terrible teammate right there. But that was one of the big problems. And then the other well, I wouldn't say it's a big problem, but it's kind of a nuisance problem, is every so often my class gets reset. As you see right here, I'm using a Scar, which is arguably one of my favorite weapons, probably my favorite weapon. And I got my class set up, and this and that, and the Ergo Grip, and whatever else I got equipped to it, a compensator, I believe. So every now and then, it will start me with the generic gun, which is the AK-12, which it's okay, it's a serviceable weapon, but I don't really care for it very much. So every like 4 or 5 games, give or take, maybe more, maybe less, it resets on me. It doesn't reset on me as much as it used to, but it still does. That's the only problem and grievance I have with this game that is still currently ongoing. So to say that's actually a big improvement, because I know this game was super broken with the people getting thrown around the map, and just getting flying around and broken this and that, and I mean, you can look up the problems for this game. And 2 of the big reasons there was all these problems is, 1, EA put a deadline, like this game has to come out for the next gen launch, and they're not going to get to push this back. And also the fact that it's just such an ambitious game. It's 64 players online, first time on a console for Battlefield to do that on next gen. And then on top of that, it also is just there's so much going on in the game. There's just it was just spread out so thin in a way. I mean, it came to 360, PS3, and it came to next gen, obviously PS4, Xbox One, PC. So it launched on multiple things. So they were overstretched. And I don't hate DICE for putting this game out as bad as it is. I'm upset about it. I was upset about it. I'm very happy it's working now, and they're still supporting the game. There was just the fall update. There's going to be the Final Stand DLC coming out hopefully this month. I'm not sure, because I know the premium edition of this game is coming out, which is a great deal now that the game one works. Plus you get a premium membership. That's how I got into Battlefield, like the main series of Battlefield. I bought 2 years ago. I bought Battlefield 3. I was on sale for Black Friday, the premium edition, for $30. Brand new Battlefield 3 with all 5 expansions, which is a definitely great deal. I got hooked, started playing my favorite maps, which was North Shore Canals. Just, doing whatever I want to do. And that's what's cool about this game. Like, I like Hannon Resort, the map I'm playing right here, right now. And so I usually start here, and then there's a playlist, and then last night I was playing with my good buddy Drake, and we were playing on Rogue Transmission, which is the winter prison level, and they had the guy who was running the server had it set to 4 times the tickets for Conquest Large, so that game went on for about an hour. That's a huge advantage. I mean, like, maybe not everyone wants to play an hour-long game. Every now and then I do. Most times I don't, because I usually don't have the time. But I do like the longer games. Like, if I started this game I'm playing right now at the very beginning, I believe I hopped in midway, or early on, and I could, get a good 10, 12, 15 minutes out of this game, depending on how long it wants to go. The typical, I played one of my last games of Call of Duty Ghosts today on Domination, Big Team Domination, Ground War, and I think that match lasted maybe 8, 9, 10 minutes, not very long, so it is nice to just you get in the game, you get a rhythm, and you keep playing, because a lot of times you finally get the map you want to play in Call of Duty, and if it goes the way you want it, it still ends in 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. I like the ability to have a little bit of a longer game, and pretty much all the modes in this game are fun. I've been experimenting with them, just trying to get other random achievements. Like I played Chain Link, which is a really cool mode. Naval Strike is a great mode. Before in Battlefield 3, I would mainly just play Team Death on North Shore Canals, which is a pretty small map and doesn't really identify what Battlefield is. It doesn't have vehicles and this and this and that. But I'll play fucking anything nowadays on Battlefield 4. This has definitely become my go-to game for Xbox One for me, because I beat Assassin's Creed. I'm not having as much fun in NHL 15 as I would hoped, because the game is only half there. A lot of other games I've beaten or had my fill of, so plus 2 of my good buddies have this game, so that's definitely a plus. And I just love the fucking madness that the 64 players can add. So that's really, really good. So this is really has become my shooter. I still really do like Titanfall, and I do have fun playing that once in a while. But Ghost is gone. I'm done with that. Halo Master Chief Collection will be fun, but it's funny. As much as I really love this Battlefield game, I'm very, very much not interested in the Battlefield Hardline coming from Visceral Games, the creators of Dead Space. I recommend anybody that is interested in Battlefield Hardline to maybe wait for the reviews. Do not buy it right away. Because I know I did play the beta. I played 1 match of the beta. I wasn't really feeling it. So, it is what it is. And I do recommend that you try it before you buy it when that game does come out. And if you are looking for a shooter on next gen, if you are getting a PS4, and you are getting an Xbox One, and you're looking for something, definitely put the Battlefield 4 Premium Edition, which obviously comes with a premium membership, on your radar. $60 for the game that everyone paid $60 for last year, plus $50, for the season pass 5 expansion packs, is a really, really good deal. It honestly is. EA's not paying me to say it. It's just the fucking truth. It's a really good deal, and it's, it is a great chance to just, get a lot of play out of your game. Like, a lot of times, I never get the exact amount of play time I want out of a game. Like, I'll put 5, 10 hours if I get bored. I'd say this is the game I got the most play out of for next gen, and this was when next gen was coming. This was the game I had to have. This was wow, 64 players. You can't do that on last gen. So I know a lot of people are saying, oh, they just look slightly better next gen. This isn't a real upgrade. Battlefield 4 kind of is, now that it's working. Now, I'm not forgiving all that. I haven't forgot, and I do hope that that was the dumbest death I think I've had in a long time. I'm glad everyone can see that. But But yeah, I really do feel like this is a good deal, and I hope a lot of people will give it a chance, despite its rocky launch. Which, yeah, I understand you're skeptical about it. Anyone would be. I was. But it is working now. I can honestly say that the campaign was great. I had a lot of fun with that. So I want to thank all you guys for watching all my videos today. Hit me back on Twitter, which is Rush Ledger, not the 87, just Rush Ledger, all one word. I love to get feedback. I love to hear back from everybody. So please let me know what you guys think of Battlefield 4 and my videos. So everyone have a great weekend and take care. Thanks for watching.